I want to talk to you about choosing your power and actually living in it, even when things are imperfect, even when things are bumpy, even when your inner world feels a little shaky. Maybe there's self-doubt. Maybe there's a feeling of, I'm frustrated. Why isn't this happening fast enough? Those feelings are part of becoming your greatest. And becoming your greatest isn't a race with anyone else. This is about you unlearning the patterns, the behaviors that have been picked up in programming from your environment, from family, from society, and becoming the you that you're born to be. A fuller expression, unleash of your gifts. There's things and ways that you can do unlike anyone else. And that is your magic and that is your power. And the way that we get to express that is through our business, through our creations, through our voice, through the stages we're on. And let me tell you, your world is a stage. Social media is a stage. A podcast like this, just pressing record, is a stage. Thank you for being here with me, by the way. This is an opportunity. And I'm sharing this for the woman who thinks that I can't press play today because I'm not feeling my best, or I can't put this thing out because I'm feeling off. I can't show up and do the thing I said I would because I'm doubting myself. I want to let you know that it's part of the process. It's part of your becoming. So if you listen to that voice that tells you to wait until it's perfect, to wait until you feel more ready, to wait until you have more money, to wait until your kids are older, to wait until such and such happens, then you'll be waiting your life away. And this life is a precious life. So I want to thank you for being here. Again, my name is Nicole Sylvester. If you're new here, this space is a space for women who are saying yes to more. This is a space of spiritual empowerment, personal growth, and truly, it's a place where you choose yourself, raise your standards. Any woman in my world, I'm holding you in highlight. And that means that I'm holding up the mirror energetically, the proverbial mirror, to say, do you see yourself? Do you know yourself? And I help the women in my world start to dismantle the limitations, the lies they've believed, and to tolerate less, to experience more. So here we are. We get to share this space. So this message, I'm going to keep it short for you, but I want to keep it to the point. We are here to express ourselves in all the different ways. And in a spiritual perspective, life, the divine, spirit, infinite intelligence, God is flowing through us, giving us impulses and nudges and feelings and saying, go be great, go be grand, go change the world, go share your light, go share yourself, go be of service. And we have this human that has been taught, hey, you want to watch out now. You need to be careful now. You better not do that now. You better be more responsible now. You don't want people thinking that now. What if they think that now? Like, that programming limits you. So we've been taught to be quiet, to be small, to stuff it away, to wait for the right time, to be liked, to earn love, to not talk about money, to not ask for money, to not want more because you might take from someone else. You might be greedy. There's all these things that we've been taught in one way or another that become part of our operating system. So while that great nudge, that great information, that divine impulse to go and be your next level is coming through, it's being filtered through all of this in your operating system. So your work is to move forward anyway. To keep it simple, your work is to move forward anyway. And the thing is, what you feel along the path of like bumping up against the feelings of, oh my gosh, how will I do this? Oh my gosh, what if no one likes it? Oh my gosh, what if I can't make it? Oh my gosh, what if I don't get it right? Oh my gosh, does anyone care about this? Oh my gosh, what if no one buys a ticket? Oh my gosh, what if no one pays attention? Like, these things are you bumping up against your operating system. And each time you override and decide, I'm choosing my limitless nature. I'm choosing the miracle-minded woman within me. That's what we call it in my world. Every time you do that, there's an opening. It creates an opening in your operating system. But guess what? It still can be bumpy because you have grooves ingrained in you that say, this is how the world works. This is how you work. This is how money works. This is how things work for you. You have evidence from the past. You have all these stories. So it is your work to meet these edges and have the consciousness and awareness and move through them. But this is why it's so key to have mentorship. To have women too that are in your world, to have an environment of people that are like, this is normal. This is what we do. We don't stop at that noise. We keep going because on the other side is something great. On the other side is our next level embodied and express. And there's this saying that jump and you'll develop wings along the way. And I always would say leap or you'll never know the net. Now, our whole life can't be a leap because we'll be tired and exhausted and burn out because, you know, we're women and that we're not meant to just be leaping, right? However, for a lot of women, they barely leap. They keep things right in the realm of comfort because the thing is about a leap will shake up your reality. A leap, whether it's like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to be bold, I'm going to raise my prices, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to be bold, I'm going to move to the other side of the country or the world. Or it could be, I'm going to take a stand and I'm going to show up like this because this is who I know I'm meant to be. And you do a rebrand. This could be something where you put out something new in the world because it's something that you know you're meant to create and express, and it's part of your next level. And for many of us on the entrepreneurial journey, we're making these big investments in ourselves, right? Like we're investing, whether we're investing in mentorship, in masterminds, we're going to retreats, we're going to conferences, we're investing in a marketing team, we're investing in doing a rebrand. Like these things are investments. And what is an investment? Something that pays you a return. So we're doing that, but it can feel like a leap to our system that says, but that's not safe. You want to be safe. But what does safe mean? Hanging out. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait here. We want to do more of the same. That's what safety is really saying. Let's keep doing more of the same. So when you understand this distinction of not like, oh my God, I just want to stay safe because it's comfortable here and it feels good and it feels safe. It's a learning to support your nervous system and your mind and your heart and your vision as you move forward into a new level and know that safety is still there. This is something that we have to work with because it's a nervous system game, but it's also a perspective of your identity. Who you believe yourself to be, the support you believe to have, your connection with all that is. Like there's a lot to it. But when you are waiting for it to be perfect, when you are waiting for everything to feel easy, I want you to know that you are also saying, I want to just keep creating more of what is. And that language has changed my life because it's like, if you just think of it that way, it changes things. Because if we think of a comfortable bed, of course, we want it to be comfortable and cozy. But when we think about our patterns, habits, ways of showing up for ourselves, how we want to move through our year, through our business, through our leadership, and really meeting ourselves at a spiritual level to say, I want to know who I was born to be. Like, I want to lean into her. I want to let go of these programs and patterns. I want to like really meet the possibilities that can come through me. Choosing the safety and saying, I just want to keep staying here and creating more of the same isn't going to be it. It's not it. So instead, when you feel the tension of growth, of change, of like, oh my gosh, like I've never done this before. I've never done this like this before, or this is going to require me to really show up for myself. This is going to require for me to really meet myself differently. I can't hide here, right? Like that's one of the things about women in my world. It's like, you can't hide because I'm there with you. And I'm going to lovingly hold your hand and say, did you notice this? Like I'm noticing this pattern. I'm noticing this way of being. Where else is this showing up for you? And what is this creating in your life? I'm going to call my ladies to see when there's an identity that's emerging that they haven't fully chosen yet, but they are choosing to stay in the comfort of an old identity that's producing more of the same results. But even though the results are frustrating, So this is why it's so important to have people on your path that are there for you and that are invested in your freedom, in your growth, in your expansion, in your soul aligned success. And that's what we do inside Miracle Minded Woman, my mentorship and mastermind program. So I want to talk about that. But before I do, I want to finish up this love note to you, right? I want to remind you that it doesn't have to be perfect for it to be powerful. So no matter what you're feeling, no matter what you're doing, if you're willing to just choose, I'm going to be my best today. I'm going to be my best today, and I'm choosing growth. You don't have to choose growth. If you really do not want to grow, because for whatever reason, it might just feel like too much. It might just feel like you're not ready. You can do that. You can totally do that. But for my ladies out there listening that feel it on their heart, that know in their soul that it is a season of change, of truth, of really getting into a relationship with yourself that you've never even had before, like deepening into it and asking the kind of questions and moving into the kind of direction that changes your life, the trajectory of your life, the realities of your life, then choose to be your best today. Do something imperfectly. Do it boldly. Do it bravely. Do it with love. You will develop wings along the way. That is the truth. You will learn, you will grow. Staying safe and staying in more of what is fine. You see many, many people do it month after month, year after year, and they'll just scroll through everyone else's life, see what everyone else is doing, make comments, talk about the economy, talk about other people. That's fine. It's going to be a part of the collective. But you get to decide where you want to be in the collective. Do you want to be on the side of growth and evolution and greatness and not forcing and striving and pushing yourself, but like meeting the edge and the truth of who you are? Because that's fulfilling. When we're growing, we feel most alive. Or do you want to choose the safety and stay creating more of what you have in the realm of who you are now and what you know to be true now? That's also always available. So it's a conscious choice we get to make, and I just want you to make it consciously. That's why I'm sharing this. That being said, if you're feeling called to grow, to evolve, to be in your leading edge, not only in your business and leadership and creation, but in your day-to-day, moment-by-moment life, the woman that you're being, because that is how you feel moving through the world, I want to invite you closer. I have 2 ways that you can work with me. And one is my mastermind. Now, I will say this flat out, it's not for everyone. Number one, it's an intimate circle, right? Because there are components to this, like some one-on-one time that make this something that is going to stay quite intimate. But it is so special. There's nothing like this out there. I'll tell you because I've looked for it and I am utilizing everything that has helped me transform my life and what I've seen incredible exponential results for my clients over the last 10 years. We have that in this one container, which is Miracle Minded Woman. It's a 6-month journey. It is just now for the very first round, only for entrepreneurs, because we're dialing up the conversation around identity, leadership, energetics, and wealth consciousness to help you really step into and experience and expand into that next level of what your business, your creation, your revenue looks like, because all of that is impact. And it's important, especially now. Now, that is something that you can apply for and I'll send you the info. We'll have a nice little conversation. And I just want to make sure that this is the right move for you and all the women that are inside of the mastermind. I want to make sure that everyone is like this beautiful date that we're on for 6 months, and our lives are going to be changed. Your life is going to be changed. And we want to make sure that it's the right room for that. If you feel a strong call, chances are it is. So reach out, be bold, get out of the safety zone and reach out. The information is down below to send the email. Put in the subject, mentorship. Now, there's one more way to be in my world and to really start to integrate some of these principles, and that is inside the Miracle Minded community. Now, in that space, it's not necessarily geared towards entrepreneurs. It's geared towards a woman who's saying yes to more. So we have a monthly call, and that is meditation. It is embodiment practices. I share a lesson with you. I invite you to aim higher, to see differently, to love yourself more, not through information, but through embodied experience. And I take you through my unique methodology of doing that. So that is something you can join in. And whenever you join, you get immediate access to trainings, meditations, and things of that nature inside the classroom. So right now you can get access to Miracle Minded Money, a 5-day experience that just happened. It was really powerful. The women loved it. Each day is a session, a lesson, and there's a little assignment at the end to help you go deeper in the work of really embodying these things. You can also get the 7-day miracle reset, which helps you see yourself differently. It is a powerful experience of meditation, prayer, and a Course in Miracles lessons that will help you really open your heart to more. So that is a unique 7-day experience, and that is inside there. There's a couple other things, some trainings that I really love that I included in there. So the link is down below. Come join us. It's $33. It's like around the price of a Pilates class. It doesn't make sense, I know, but for right now, that's where it is. So if you feel called, join us down below. Other than that, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for being you. And I want to urge you with so much love to step into everything that you know you're born to do in this lifetime. We're not here forever, but while we're here, let's make it meaningful, let's make it rich, and let's make it magical.